How strange has this past year been? Let us count the ways. One political party was rooting for the accused child molester in Alabama, but the other has been rooting for the porn star in New York. One side says they want to drain the swamp. The other thinks they have swamped the drain. One side roots for a blanket ship win to save the party in Alabama. The other hopes a blanket ship of state will sink the other party. One side swears by Fox News. The other swears at Fox News. One side wants to impeach Trump. The other side to impeach Rosenstein. On one side, the lawyer says he'd take a bullet for the president. The other side hopes he will. Half the nation is rooting for Rudy Giuliani to keep talking and doing interviews on Trump's behalf. The other half is also rooting for Rudy Giuliani to keep talking and doing interviews on Trump's behalf. One side thinks Mueller's credibility is in the toilet. The other thinks Trump's credibility toilet was flushed long ago. One side needs a $43,000 phone booth just to use his personal cell phone on government business in his office. The other side thinks it's to keep them from listening in. One side calls their Senate leader Cocaine Mitch. The other side hasn't a clue what that means. One side thinks the president rarely tells the truth and isn't qualified to lead. The other side thinks he rarely tells the truth and that especially qualifies him to lead. One side thinks the EPA is corrupt, overbearing, sanctimonious, and unnecessary. The other side thinks EPA leadership is corrupt, overbearing, sanctimonious, and unnecessary. One side thinks their leader is a Twitter god. The other side rather thinks of him as just a twit. One side charged Trump wrote his own glowing health evaluation letter. Neither side was surprised. One side is outraged after every incident of gun violence and wants to ban bump stocks. The other is outraged by gun control efforts and revels in gun stock bumps. One side reads the failing New York Times for their fake news. The other doesn't read. On one side, the president's lawyer pleads the fifth to not self-incriminate. On the other, the porn star's lawyers does 5 interviews an hour to keep incriminating. One side wants lawyer Rudy Giuliani to walk back his comments on the Stormy case. The other just wants him to walk back to New York. One side thinks they behave like donkeys, while the other side behaves like asses. One side reveres the elephant, while the other hopes they'll be packing their trunks to leave town in November. One side is calling for a Nobel Peace Prize. The other already has one. One side has been exchanging red waves with Russia. The other is waiting for blue waves to come rolling across America. Surf's up in political America. What a year!